What's up, YouTube? Your girl JK is back with another reaction. If you are new, welcome. This is the Scooter Squad, where I and all of us are a group of people that are goofy goobers. I make really ridiculous stank faces or funny reactions, or I'm just like mind blown by music, and beatbox specifically is mainly what I react to. But I ventured out a couple months back and reacted to Ren, Hi Ren, which I knew nothing about Ren. I knew absolutely no idea what kind of music or performance that it was going to be. And he absolutely blew my mind. He's insanity. And I've been following him now for a few months on Instagram, and I watch what he posts. But I have avoided to watch these suggestions from you guys. You all literally blew up my comment section, which I totally respect and thank you. And if I did not respond to you, I apologize, but I'm trying to get better about that. Yeah, you guys, thank you for every single recommendation. I would like to get back into more Ren and delving into that Ren rabbit hole, as some of y'all said, or the Renaissance Squad. I don't know if that's correct. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. Let me also know what you guys want me to react to, whether it's Ren, more Harry Mack, beatbox videos, maybe some more S.A.F.E. I don't know. Just y'all let me know in the comments what you want me to react to, and I will probably check it out. I'm trying to keep it in kind of a niche area, but let me know. I'm so stoked to get into this, guys. As always, please go show love to the original video. I'm sure most of you have already seen this. I'm sure most of you are already subscribed and buy his music and all that great stuff, which I need to buy some of his music when I can. However, links will be in the description. Links to this original video, links to his channel, links to his Instagram, links to his Spotify, links to buy his merch, buy his music, all in the description. So please, if you think I'm annoying, if you don't like me or my reactions, it is what it is. But most importantly, please go support the artists. And second most important thing is know that your life is important. You matter, and I want to bring that light into your life, whether it's me being ridiculous or funny or saying a 45-minute long message about positive affirmations. I want to encourage you guys as best as I can. I'm just another human being from the United States, being a dork and living life, figuring it out, as we all are. So, headphones are a must, guys. And let's get into this reaction. I'm so excited to finally take a look at what y'all been wanting me to listen and watch and just enjoy. So let's go, guys. I love how he plays. Oh. How old is this? A year ago? I just love his energy, his performance already.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she could want to escape. Can you blame?
No.
Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there was this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, but 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny feels a statue like a lady shakes stalactite, feel lightly.
already, like, not even 2 minutes in, there's such this intense story that he's portraying of two very different lives, two different people, and their paths colliding. This girl who's tired, working, maybe she's, tired, sad, maybe she's depressed, maybe she's has some anxieties going on just in her own personal life and going home alone, which as a female, like I've been in that situation where I've walked home alone or walked to work at 4 in the morning. It was insane, like way back in the day in LA. And it's like nerve wracking. You're like looking around, making sure that no one's following you. And then for this young kid, I know stories of friends of mine who they have younger family members that got into, unfortunately, dealing drugs or the crime scene, is how I'm going to phrase that. And it just breaks my heart because they feel like they don't have another path to go down, or they're influenced by those that are around them or whoever's around them, their peers or older family members, friends, whoever, right? And within 2 minutes, he portrays this very real picture of these two people. And then it breaks my heart to know that, like, this happens all the time, And the fact that he is bringing a situation like this that is so intense, so scary, and real into a theatrical song. And I'm sure it's going to get way more intense and into some whole other thing, but I don't know. Already I'm just like, this guy is amazing. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, I hope that this turns into a better thing and this kid gets out of this bad situation. But it breaks my heart to know that, like, there are young people that fall into that trap of living a unhealthy, violent life. And I don't wish that for anybody, and I hope that they can get out of that. And it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary to think like a young kid could pull a gun on you and
in the dark
do that.
She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest. And the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
Did he kill her?
It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere at London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Escaping by dying, that's sad. Okay, so that was one. Okay, so Jenny ended up. So that didn't look good for her. Sorry, Jenny. Let's hear about Screech and his life. What is this rift? Samuel and Ren video. Shouts out to Samuel.
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. This Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow.
Sorry, I thought I heard my door.
Patrick, man. Let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up Patrick, really fucked up, man. I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick. Come on, man, I can't knock no more.
So that's obviously his perspective from Screech and him freaking out, right? And whoever this Patrick person is, he's confiding in her and recognizing that he is like, oh no, I actually like killed someone. And having that maybe mental
till his knuckles became
conviction.
sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge
And I
for
love
our villain
Ren's
for
just
the bitter hands of
theatrical,
fate.
musical
With something far more sinister in mind.
performance. It just adds so much to it.
Hey, babe, you in? No, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Wow. Wow. Wow, I love that shot.
Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart.
Wow.
An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame.
Yeah.
It's such a shame.
Alright, I'm gonna pause here before we go into whatever this last section is. Oh my gosh, there's so much to unpack just with the 7 minutes and 16 seconds. Oh my god! Whoa, this is so intense. I was not mentally prepared for just this. It is such a shame. It is such a shame that this happens, honestly, all over the world. Things like this happen. And just the lies that people believe that they're living their life the right way, when in reality you're going down a path that is only going to lead you to hurt other people or yourself or get yourself in that situation. And let's not do that. Let's not yeah. You guys can change your environment, you can change your that's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even know what I want to say. Like, I'm just kind of like, Ren is just such a unique artist that I think he might be one of the few, if not only, that can portray a story the way that he is portraying these stories and making them come together, but also explaining a deeper part of the reality of life in that. Just, I wonder what he has. Violet. Okay, someone in a hospital. Jeez. I'm getting teary-eyed. He is a genius.
London City, far from pretty. 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets. Our lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Shakes it off and goes into a different mode. He's incredible.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew.
Oh. Oh my god! Like, these are such intense, like, situations and, like, stories, but unfortunately, like, a lot of these, each of these stories happen in so many families, so many, like, unfortunately, like, these horrible, horrific things happen to young people all the time. I actually am someone who is an advocate that raises awareness here in New Mexico about human trafficking awareness and prevention, and it's just like predators and things like this, and it's just, oh, Ren. I mean, I'm so grateful that he's bringing these horrific things to light, because more people need to be aware of all of these situations and different things. And artistically, like, Ren is just like, his lyrics and the way he portrays them and his cadence and the flow is just like insanity, like incredible. Sorry, I had to pause it. I keep pausing it, and I'm probably not making sense because my ADHD, I'm just like all over the place and I'm tired. But I hope y'all catch in what I'm trying to say when I pause and all that. This is incredible.
Was a silent
It's a
girl,
sad.
she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was the wrong and but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tight but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door, he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. The sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detach, fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left the bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Whoa, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait.
I can't stop crying.
Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Wow. Oh my God. I just need like a second to just like. That was so much, guys. Oh my God. I'm like getting emotional. Okay. Okay. Literally just tears just going down my face. Yeah, guys, that was intense, obviously. I think the thing that I'm going to say first and foremost, it's a mixture of sad and beauty. The sad thing is that this is the reality that happened, like I said, throughout this video. And I actually, personally have been in an abusive relationship many, many years ago. Thankfully, I'm no longer in that. So that's why I'm also crying, because thankfully I was not in a physically abusive relationship. It was a verbally abusive relationship, which is still not okay. Any kind of abuse is not okay, and mistreat of any person is not okay. But I think that's why for me it's emotional, because it's like I know people, friends, family members even, that are not my family because of how they treat people or they're violent like that. And that is so, it's beautiful in the sense of Ren, how Ren can portray such an intense reality of life and story and make someone feel emotion that you don't see in music these days. And it really makes you think about not only Jenny and Screech and Violet, but about life and about people and about how we are living and again, like, the harsh, unfortunate, evil, wicked reality is that there are a lot of evil, hurtful people out there. And one of the reasons why I started this channel is because I want to be a light in the world, but I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. I've hurt myself. I've hurt people, but I don't intentionally go out there and, like, obviously on that level of trying to hurt people. It was out of accident or fear or whatever. But on this, with doing these reactions and making this channel, like, I always want to bring awareness and, like, talk about mental health and talk about your safety and talk about counseling and, human trafficking awareness, which I haven't talked about a lot on the channel. But oh my gosh, you guys, I just feel it in my stomach, like, just because every Ren video just makes you think, makes you wonder, makes you question, makes you process. And on the other side of it, I'm also so grateful that I've never been in a situation like that. And I pray and I feel for any woman or any man that has been in a abusive relationship, whether it's verbally, physically, both. It's not okay. I will have hotline links. They're American hotline links, but still, and a website down below, which will have domestic violence links, counseling, any form of abuse. You guys did not prepare me for this. I don't even know what to do. I just want to cry because it's so sad that their lives ended that way. And for Violet's life, she grew up obviously being molested and ran away from home, which is so sad and disgusting and just, like, horrific. And I've worked with survivors, and it's just such a difficult process to get survivors out of that mentality of going back to their person that trained them into believing that they're the provider. There's just so many different levels with that. But then for Violet, she goes to this guy who's unhealthy, obviously, and that's what she knew, and that's what she thought. This guy was charming, and that's how they do it. They trick young girls or young men or just men and women or kids, teenagers, into believing it's called love bombing, one of the techniques that they do, and it's just so sad. Oh my gosh, I don't even think I can do other reaction videos today because I just need to take a second. Guys, I don't even know what to say. Well, I wasn't ready for this. Ren is incredible, and I have so much respect for him to write stories, perform beautifully such an intense, powerful, emotional performance that obviously got me shook up. But I also just respect Ren so much for even bringing awareness of these situations. I don't know if these are actual people that he's talking about or they're just made up fictional characters. But either way, there are people in the world that are navigating these stories every day. And it just breaks my heart. As always, I want to encourage you guys to live your healthiest life. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I don't know all the answers or have them, but I really do hope that you guys know that your life is important, that you matter, that you don't have to be in abusive relationships to know what love is, that you don't have to live or be defined by what has happened to you, what you've experienced, or what you've been exposed to. You can overcome those things. It takes a lot of work. It takes tears. It takes fighting. It takes pushing through on the days that you don't want to do anything, on the days that you feel like your life is worthless, on the days that you feel unmotivated. Sometimes you have to get up and just force yourself to do something. Clean your dishes, wash your face, brush your teeth, go drive for a second or take a walk or get out of that funk. But I'm so passionate about mental health awareness, suicide prevention awareness, and I'm so emotional now, which is not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with emotions. Do not run for your emotions, but do not let them control you either. Oh my goodness, guys. Remember to think, to shift your attitude from from self-pity, from worry and doubt and fear, to light, to love, to positive, healthy thoughts about who you are as a person, healthy and good and positive thoughts about your future, what you're believing for, and even learning to believe that you are worthy of receiving good things took a lot of time for some people, including myself. Every single person is worthy of healthiness and love and joy and happiness, but there is evil in the world. The devil is knocking at every single person's door and wanting chaos and pain and hurt for us. But that's not God's design and will for us. But that doesn't mean that bad things don't happen to good people. That doesn't mean that situations like Screech and Jenny and Violet don't happen all the time, and they do. But what we can do is raise awareness. We can learn to speak up. We can learn to open our eyes to see things, to notice the signs of our friends and family members. Is that friend or family member starting to be more distant? Are they starting to change their habits and hang out with different people? Reach out to them. Check on them. Make sure they're doing okay, because you don't know what is going on in their life. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and you don't know what everyone's experienced. So be mindful of casting judgment on those, because you have no idea what they have walked through. And I know I went on all these random tangents, but thank you guys for rocking with me. Thank you guys for supporting me on my mental health journey, because I'm struggling too on certain days and don't feel motivated. But I do this for myself and for you guys, because I wouldn't be authentically me if I wouldn't say, hey guys, I'm struggling myself. Hey guys, I'm tired and exhausted and I don't feel like recording content today, but I'm doing it anyways. And I felt like there was this pressure for myself to perform and make a video every day or 2 videos every day, and I'm just doing the best that I can. So if you don't see me posting videos as consistently, please give me grace. But thank you guys for being here with me. I do wish the best for you and your family and your loved ones, and I'm just so emotional right now. I'm even getting teary-eyed, and now Ellie's here because she probably knows I'm emotional or she just wants cuddles. But yeah, you guys, I hope that you're doing okay. And thank you for this recommendation. I'll take a second, play some video games, and hang out with a homie for a minute before doing other reactions. But man, Ren, you are an absolute freaking genius, and I would love an opportunity to see him perform live, maybe say hello one day, and just say I have so much respect for him as a human being, as an artist, and for all that he has navigated in his own healing journey. I mean, sheesh. He's a fighter. We're all fighters and surviving and trying to navigate this life. So I'm sending my light, my love, my prayers, and blessings to all of you. And I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your new year or your year, and an incredible 2024 coming up. I'm believing that for all of us. So much love, squad. From your girl, JK. Catch you at the next one, okay?